lift that up, make sure there's water in it before you ever turn on the water heater. You got your fresh tank fill. You got your fresh tank low point drain underneath. Just turn them. It's right behind the spring there.
Okay.
Just turn quarter turn.
Okay.
You have your slide out button, in or out, you hear that stop. You got your porch light, and you got your interior light. You got your microwave, red stove, you have your ovens. You got your refrigerator, leave it on auto, takes 6 to 8 hours to get cold. Just plug it in and let it do its thing. You got your fuse panel. You got your breaker panel right here. You got your fuses. If a fuse blows, the light will come on right beside it. Just change it with the same size fuse and you'll be good to go. Back over here, you have your LP detector. If that goes off, make sure you go off, turn off the gas, and start figuring it out from there.
Or you have a low battery, right? If it's going
Yes,
off.
correct. You have your interior light, then you have your fart fan switch, then you have your levels. Right now your fresh tank's 2/3 full, you know, or you got your holding tank, which is your toilet. You got your gray one, which is your bathroom, sink, and shower, and then you got your gray 2, which is your galley.
You turn your pump on before you turn water on, right?
Only if you're on the fresh tank. If you're on the city water, you don't need that.
Okay.
But you do need a water regulator and a potable drinking hose for the city water side.
Okay.
But if you're on city water, you don't need your pump at all. If you're on the tank, you need your pump. Now, right here's the water heater switch. That's the one you actually will need to check, and then you turn your water heater. It is a gas-only switch.
Right.
Okay. You got your hot and cold. You got your shower. Then you got your toilet. Push down the flush, and then barely push down to fill the bowl back up.
Okay.
Pretty much RV-related chemicals or products, and what naturally comes out of your body is the only thing that's going down there.
Cool.
Right here is your thermostat for your heating and air. Always leave your fan setting on auto high, then just change it from cool, your air conditioner, to your heat mode, which is your furnace, or off. Set your temperature accordingly, and you're good to go. Get your smoke alarm. Smoke alarm, make sure that's good to go.
You got a battery on there, right?
You got your table. It can break down into a bed. You just lift it up and collapse the legs, put it underneath your cushions and scoot your cushions together. Then you have your makeshift bed. Then you have your stereo. It's an auxiliary hookup. That's all it is. There's no CD player, DVD. You can just listen to the radio. You have your 110 hookup for TV. You have your TV antenna and cable outlet. Then you have your satellite outlet right here. Okay. You do have room for a TV, but the mounts, the screws that come with the mounts, make sure that you do not use because they're too long and they will pop through the other side. And then here you got your TV antenna. You'll crank it up and you'll push down on it or pull down on it to tune it. That's how you tune it. When you go to put it back down, when you're done with it, make sure you line up the arrows. And then you have your cable outlet right here for your TV antenna or cable. There is no satellite. prep right there. Then you have your mini storage. And then you have your light switch for in there.
Perfect.
It's pretty much the inside.
Just show me the water pump outside one more time, just so I make sure I got that part of it. How the outside tank works, the outside water deal.
Fresh tank?
No, your
water heater.
Water heater.
Yeah. When you've hooked up the water, come out here first. And if you see water come out of there, you can turn on.
You push that button. You push that up.
Yeah, just push it out.
Got it. If that comes on, you're good. Is that what that is?
If you see water come on, you're good. Other than that.
And you don't turn the water heater on until you flip that, and you know you got water in there.
Exactly.
And that's coming from the fresh or the city water there? It's from the fresh water?
From both. Right now it's coming off your fresh tank.
Okay. If you're hooked into city water, okay, I got it. Lift up until water comes out, then turn your water heater on.
Right.
Okay, got it.
That's pretty much what it is.
Okay. Awning, yeah, I mean, you don't have to take it all the way out, but just show me how you do that, just for fun, for kicksies.
Awning rod. Push this in.
Okay.
Loosen this up. On this side, roll down.
Okay.
And you come over here. The other side, just like it.
Push it in, roll, unloose, and then pull the thing down.
Strap in the middle, like we're over on the side right here, it will catch and do that. That's why it's always good to go in the middle.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
All right. Then you go all the way down until you're completely out of the way.
Okay, got it.
Then roll these up, push down, tighten those up on both sides.
Okay.
Then lift this up accordingly.
Okay.
Always leave one side lower than the other. If you're not underneath it, pretty much just put it up. With windstorms around here, it could do a pretty nasty toll on your trailer and your awning. Okay. Now once you get ready to put it up, depends on where you're at, sitting there, release this handle, make the stop button. Loosen that up, push down this tab right here, on this, right there, let it go. Do it on both sides. Now, once you're out, you'll be able to move the awning strap, push down on your awning, release that up, and then hang on to your strap when it goes up.
Okay. Got it. And then you tighten those back up again, right?
Tighten those up. These only need to be hand tight, not the E-man. We'll do the same thing over here.
Excuse me. Oh, here goes. It's not funny.
You got your short cord that coils up in here. You got your part cable. You have your city water connection. This is the one you need, a water regulator, and a potable drinking hose, not the rubber hoses.
White hose, right?
Correct. And then right here, you have your drains for your coach. This is for your grade 2 tank, which is, on this particular one, I guess is going to be your bathroom. And then you got your grade 1 tank, which is right here. And then you have your toilet tank, which is right here, which is your black tank. Dump your black first, then your gray second. Then you got your 4 stabilizer jacks, 1 on each corner. If you got a 3/4 inch socket with a cordless drill, it will save a lot of setup time. If not, then you got your manual crank inside your compartment. If you have your battery on here that's on board, it charges when off your truck or when you go when you're plugged in. When you put your trailer up for the summer or when you're putting it up in storage, disconnect your battery or take your battery out. In the wintertime, completely take your battery out and take it home. LP. You got your switch right here, the little arrow that tells you which side of the bottles you're on. Always leave one on, one off.
Even when you're not using them, leave one on, one off?
Well, when you're not using it, period, turn them completely off. But when you're using it and you got it going, just leave one on, one off.
Okay.
It's going to help you on your refrigerator going down the road. It's what runs it, or it's what fuels it.
Gotcha. So your refrigerator's not 10 volt or not 12 volt. It's propane when you're running down the road.
12 volt that powers up the boards, and the gas keeps it cold.
Got it.
And then on your tongue jack here, just like a normal flatbed trailer.
Got it. So when you're driving, you switch over to gas on your refrigerator then if you want it to stay cold, right?
Just leave it on auto.
Leave it on auto? It'll do it automatically?
Electronically for you.
It'll know.
Right.
Why would you ever put it on gas?
No idea why.
You don't really need to?
Don't need to.
Okay.
Gives you another option, but you don't need to.
Okay. All right. Good.